Swack. Hey guys, today is page 18 and we're going to work on one of these chipboard inserts. And I've got some things out here already because I was doing a little prep work, because earlier when I tried to film I had some people downstairs and they were making noise, and my dogs were in here with me and they were fit to be tied because they wanted downstairs, so they were whining and walking around and they weren't settled, so it was pointless to try to film. They're walking around now, but they'll calm down in a minute. Anyway, I've got the chipboard out and I've got scrapbook paper. This is one we've been working with in the project, and this is a piece of scrap that I pulled out of my scrap bin that we've used in the project somewhere else, but I really like it, and so I pulled more of that out. And I have this paper that had the hearts on it pulled out, and then I've got some stickers, and I have two of these sheets of these Valentines that are, it's just a print, and you have to cut them out by hand. They're not stickers or anything like that. And I went ahead and I took the other sheet and I did all the cutting in advance. We're going to use one of those. And what else? Oh, my envelope. We're going to work with an envelope today too. And a piece of trim. And that's all I have so far. So the first thing I wanted to do was glue down this sheet of paper that I've already pre-cut to fit the size of my chipboard. And I don't like that picture. I get this magazine because of my husband, a credit card we use for business. I don't subscribe to this magazine. I don't subscribe to any magazine actually. So, but I use what is sent to me, and this is it. Anyway, so I'm going to glue this piece of paper down. It's already pre-cut, and so we'll get that done real quick. We'll line it up here before it starts to dry. And once this is on, I will be back. I just wanted to get it started with you guys so you know what I was doing. And while I'm gone also, I'm going to go ahead and punch my holes back in. So my paper's glued on, and then I'm going to take this little piece that I cut the width of my page. It actually was this tall already. I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to use wet glue around 3 edges and make this a pocket. I was going to make this a little scallop, but I decided to leave it straight across the top. Okay, I'm just going to glue this down. I'll have to bring my hole back in again. Okay, line that up. Okay, I'm going to trim this and I'm going to put the hole back in. From this paper here that we've used earlier in the project, I cut out another heart. I originally thought I'd use one square, but I decided against it. So I'm going to put a heart right here, and I want to leave the top part open so that I still have a pocket back there. So I'm only going to glue from here down. Make sure that I didn't put glue too high, and I didn't, so we're good. I still have my pocket. Okay, and then before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and cover the back of this board so that when we do tomorrow's page, I'll just go ahead and do this side and I won't have to put a backing on it. And I don't know what backing to use actually, so I've got to find a piece of paper. Maybe I'll use this one. Will it fit? Oh, this will fit. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this with this same paper, and then we'll just use this tomorrow. Okay, the back's covered. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but at least it's got a back on it ready to go. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is take my trim here, and I'm going to glue this down across the heart at the edge of the pocket there. This is going to be a really easy one today, really simple. I'm going to distress the edges real quick with the Distress ink, the walnut stain. Just going around the edges. Oop. And I'll probably do the other side too, just in case we do something that I'll want to distress on. And if I don't, then it won't matter because it'll get covered up anyway. While the glue on my lace is drying, I'm going to go ahead and work on my envelope a little bit. I'm going to distress around the edges of my envelope. And I'm also going to distress around this other piece of scrap that's left over from this piece down here that fits on top of my envelope. I'm going to distress around that. And then on the little printout that I showed you, these little Valentines, there's these sentiments, and the one that I cut out has one that says, Valentine mail for you. I'm going to distress that as well. Okay, I have these distressed. Now I'm just going to glue this into the center of my envelope there. And then I'm going to glue this little sentiment on, Valentine mail for you. Okay. That's really cute. I like that. Alrighty, on the back of this, I have this stamp I want to put on. Swack, sealed with a kiss. I'm just going to stamp it back here, and I was going to use a brown, timber brown stays on, but I thought, no, let's just go with the blazing red. Why not? Let's do a test before we put anything on there. Let's see if it looks okay. Oh yeah, that'll look good. Okay, and I'm just going to center it a little bit there. There we go. Alright, I've got one more sticker I want to use. I'm going to use wet glue because I'm going to glue it on top of this lace. I want it to stick, so that's why I'm using wet glue. I'm just going to stick it right in the center of that heart like that. And I'm going to set something hard and heavy on top of this to dry for a few minutes because it's on a piece of fabric, and that'll take a little bit of time to dry. While that's drying, I'll put this over here. This little envelope here, I'm going to take all these extra little pieces that I cut, and I told you I pre-cut them out, even the sentiments here, and they're just little Valentine cutouts. I've wanted to use these two sheets for several years, and I keep putting it off because they weren't perforated, so you couldn't tear them out. You had to cut them. They weren't stickers, so I cut these out because I want to stick them in the envelope. Now, I'm not using them, but at least they're not a sheet in my drawer that's taking up space anymore. If I ever want to use them, I know where they are. I can come and get them. They're going to go in this little envelope here. And then, you know, I might leave these out because I might use these in the rest of the project. So I'm going to keep these out, actually. I'll put them up there in the scrap pile. But I'll put the rest of this in the envelope. Spread them out so the envelope is not so thick. And I'm not going to seal it. I'm just going to leave it like this. And once this is dry, I'll put it in my little pocket. Okay, that's sticking on there pretty good, but I'm going to leave something heavy on it for a while after I quit the video. I wanted to end it though. I'm not going to do anything else to this. It's very basic and simple, but it's really cute and sweet. And then I've got a little pocket here, and I'm going to stick my envelope in there. Okay, so there you have it. We're done. All right, thanks for being here. I will see you for, oh no, I can't even read my stuff anymore. I put that stamp on the back and I can't read it. I think day 19. This is day 18. So I'll see you for day 19. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Bye-bye.